Hello, 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 ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you guys had a great day yesterday. I didn't have a video last night because I had to be up at 8 in the morning today. Just you guys know I hate getting up early. So that was really rough. So I didn't have a video last night. So yeah, for you guys that don't know who I am, I make NBA videos. All these videos that get posted to this Reddit. I'll have it linked down below. You can ask me questions leading up to lock about the slate, after the slate. Anything you need, I'll have that down below. And then if you ever need to get a hold of me privately, you can get a hold of me on Twitter right here. And then if you're looking for more in-depth content, I'll have my Discord link down below. So this is my lineup from yesterday. Really bad game from Okongwu. I mean, if I just got like Okongwu's median of 41, 42 fantasy points, and John Morant's median, I believe it was like 45, 46, and Sheed not getting benched in the second half, I feel like this lineup might have a chance. Actually, no, I didn't have Miles Bridges, so that actually does make me actually, but like he binked with like SDA and Sheed, so like how many busts were up here? Yeah, I mean everyone had a bust with Bridges. I had no bust, so like I hate doing these if then scenarios, but like if like Ja got like 50 and like I don't know, a Congo got like 40, 45, like his medium projection could have done some damage, I suppose. That's annoying. Just a normal Congo game would have been like awesome. To get to like up to like I don't know if I got like 20 extra fantasy, but that would have been nice. But yeah, cash yesterday. Hopefully you guys had a good day. We have a 7 game slate for Friday. Let me just pull up Underdog to make sure I didn't miss any news since researching the slate. Let me just go down the row to make sure I didn't miss anything. Collins, Utah's not in the main slate, I don't believe. Yeah, they're not. I think we're good. Denver not on the main slate. Peter Washington questionable. Yeah, I think we're all caught up. Raptors not on the main slate, are they? Nope. Grizzlies are. Clippers are. Celtics are. I think we're all caught up here. Sixers are. Yeah, we're all good. All right, let's go over the slate. Boston at Miami. It's really just going to depend on who's. You guys know the breakdown by now. If one of these guys are out, then whoever plays in the main guys is going to look great. Now, the way to beat Miami is 3-point shooting. So the guys you would want to look to are like, I don't know, didn't these guys just play each other? No, it was OKC. The guys you would want to look to here, like, I don't know, like Drew Holiday. He's going to chuck from three. Peyton Pritchard, Derek White. So those would be the best spots here. I don't think Porzingis is going to play, but you guys know the drill. Like, if one of Tatum or Brown's out and the other one plays, the other one's a great play. If two of these guys are out, then we can start looking into like Luke Cornett, Sam Hauser, et cetera, et cetera. So it's really hard to say right now, but there'll probably be some good plays on Boston tomorrow. I'd imagine at least one or two of these guys are probably going to sit. It's just really hard to say right now. If they're fully healthy, I'm just going to cross this team off. Tatum getting up there in price point. Porzingis dealing with an illness. I would expect he'd be on some type of limit. And yeah, there wouldn't be really anything here if everyone's in. Moving on to Miami, really bad matchup here. I don't like much here either. I think the best way to beat Boston is with guards like Tyler Hero will probably be my favorite play, but like Khalil Ware, his minutes have been ticking down of late. It's a really bad matchup for him. Andrew Wiggins at 6.4K, gonna play huge minutes, but also a tough spot there. Bam Adebayo in just a really bad matchup. I think Hero would be my favorite that I target here. I don't know if I'm gonna mess with like any of these values personally. Terry Rozier, no thank you. Duncan minutes all over the place. Really bad match for him. Davion, I just can't do it, man. So this game really unappealing as it stands right now. Moving on to the Pacers, best way to beat the Sixers is like catch and shoot stuff. They're really bad against catch and shoot stuff. So another team that I'm just like not really loving much with everyone healthy. I mean, Miles Turner should be able to have his way up against this front court, but he's like almost 7K now. Halliburton's been okay of late, had two good games here. I mean, good spot for him. Should play huge minutes. I'm just worried about blowout here. I think he's an okay contrarian spend up. I think I'd rather just play him to Siakam now. They're at similar price points, but like everyone's priced up from when Hallie was out, so like paying that price point for Nemhard, no thank you. Tina McConnell's 5K. I guess Matherin I'd have some interest in, right? There's just not much. I think Halliburton, my favorite play, followed by Matherin. Sixers just depends on like Drummond, Edwards. I will say with Kelly Oubre and Quentin Grimes and another, just it just makes everyone just a lot worse. And like I don't know if we're gonna see 39 minutes from Quentin Grimes again. So like if he's gonna be limited to around 30 minutes with Kelly Oubre in, I think he's overpriced. If Kelly Oubre is going to be limited, which I expect him to continue to be limited, he is overpriced. That Drummond's going to be limited, Yabu's going to be limited, so it's like hard to go to any of these top four guys here. I do like the values here though. Like Jared Butler played 35 minutes last game. I like him for value. What else do you have? If Edwards out, they're thinner. Like Ricky Council at 3.7 is going to be in the rotation regardless. I would expect low 20s minutes at least. So like I like some Ricky. I like Jared Butler. Bone is going to play a decent amount of minutes. I don't hate him for value. So I'm more so looking to the value here for the Sixers. I actually think they're solid values. I think Jared Butler definitely my favorite. All right, Clips, great matchup here. Ben Simmons could be back. We do have Kawhi Leonard back. Yeah, I mean, best way to target Atlanta is everything, but like bigs are going to feast up against Atlanta. So like Zubac almost 9K, man. He deserves it. He's playing like close to 40 minutes a game, and you can't get a much better matchup than this. Like if I were picking between Kawhi and Zubac, I would lean Zubac personally. James Harden, with everyone healthy, I think that's a tough price to pay for him, but firmly in play just because the matchup's so good. I think Zubac is just clearly the best play here on the Clippers. Bogey with Kawhi back going to lose some minutes, but has a ceiling if you want to go there. I think it's okay. I'm not going to mess with like Derrick Jones Jr. I'm really annoyed these guys are priced up because I would like a lot here, but I think Zubac is pretty strong. Moving on to Atlanta, really bad matchup here. It's like a Congo in a terrible matchup. Capella is questionable. If he's out, that just makes like a Congo's minutes a lot safer. Dyson priced right. Karis LeVert's fine. Everyone's getting healthier here. Georges Niang, no thank you. So outside of Trae Young, I'm not loving much here on the Atlanta Hawks. I think I'm mainly just passing. These early games are just not great, man. Not great. Then we get into another game that's like not great outside of Cleveland here. Donovan Mitchell going to be out. We do have DeAndre Hunter as probable, and we do have Ty Jerome back. So like I'm liking Max Strus quite a bit for value. 3-point shooting up against Memphis is elite, so it's a really good spot here for Max Strus. No Donovan Mitchell gets a significant bump there, so I like Max Strus quite a bit for value. Ty Jerome I really like at 4.8K for value with no Donovan Mitchell. He sees a significant bump. Darius Garland I love. Evan Mobley I think is strong. Jared Allen's a really good center play, so there's a lot to like here on Cleveland with Donovan Mitchell out. And then DeAndre Hunter, assuming no limit, I actually think he's solid. So, like all these cabs, mainly like Max Strus, Ty Jerome, DeAndre Hunter, and the main three. All right, really bad matchup here for Memphis. Jaren could be back. If Jaren is back, I'm probably just going to pass on the top three guys going up against the Cavs. But if we get like Jaren out again, then yeah, Ja, Bean, they're going to run the show. They're decent point per dollar plays, although getting to the price points to where they should be in a really bad matchup. Then if you want to look for like a G.G. Jackson, sure, you can go there. Minutes all over the place, but fine. Brandon Clark's playable at 4-2. Jalen Wells has just been so bad. They're kind of going with the hot hand between like Luke Kennard, Jalen Wells, Scottie Pippen Jr. Vince Williams, how many minutes he played? Only 17 minutes last game. I think my favorite values would probably be Brandon Clark, Scottie Pippen Jr., I suppose. And then some interest in like the main guys. Moving on to Charlotte. I love Charlotte tomorrow. One of the best matchups in the league here. I love them. Yusuf Nurkic is in, but Mark Williams should play around 30 minutes. Great matchup here. Really like him. Miles Bridges has been incredible late. He deserves this price point. I still think he's going to be giga chalk tomorrow, even at this price point. Great matchup. He looks really good. LaMelo Ball, I absolutely love tomorrow. Listen, if he's lower on the miles again, I'm just going to play LaMelo. So the main three here, I really like. I'm not getting to the values. Moving on to the Spurs, and there's a lot to like here on the Spurs with no De'Aaron Fox. So Devin Vassell, I love. Castle, really good. Chris Paul, with no De'Aaron Fox, going to have such a big ball handling role. He looks really solid. Keldon Johnson, I really like at 4.7K. So those four guys, I really like there. And there's probably going to be some like other value here. It's probably going to get to. They might like insert someone into the rotation as well. Let me look at the depth chart. But those main four I really like. Maybe they do start like Champagny. So like Champagny could be a thing. How many minutes have you been playing of late? Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah. Keep it on the starters. Whoever starts would be a good value. They could just throw Castle in the starting lineup, but I think they kind of like him off the bench right now. But like, I really like Castle. I love Devin Vassell. Chris Paul is really, really good. Castle I love. Keldon I love. So really liking these Spurs tomorrow and the Charlotte Hornets. I think that this is definitely the game of the night personally. Dallas just depends, right? If Pete is out, then Najee becomes playable. Really bad matchup here. Don't love the spot here for Klay Thompson. If Brandon Williams is out, I do like Spencer Dinwiddie quite a bit at 5.7K. Guards up against Houston have been killing Houston of late. So like I think you want to look to the guards here. Dinwiddie, if Brandon Williams is out, I really like Dinwiddie. If Brandon Williams is in, even if he starts, comes off the bench with P.J. Washington out, I like quite a bit. Just priced up at 5.5K. So like if he's only going to play 27 minutes at 5.5K, I don't know if he really has a ceiling to kill you, but still would be in play. Would prefer him starting, though. Christie's playable. He's gotten benched of late, though. Edwards, priced up. Everyone else really priced up here. I think, I'm really looking to, like, if Brandon Williams is out, I like Spencer Dinwiddie a lot. And then if Brandon Williams plays, and if he starts, then you can go there. I don't mind Exum if PJ's out. He's the one that hasn't gotten priced up of late, but he's on a minutes limit, so he's not going to like play huge minutes. Probably like 24 would be the cap. And then Edwards has been playing really, really well, but 4.7K is getting to the price point where I think he should be. And then if PJ is in, I'm just going to cross Dallas off. Moving on to Houston, okay spot here going up against Dallas. Have some interest in Sengun. I think the price point is getting up there though. I think like the main guys I want to play here are Tari Eason at 6.2K, and I don't mind Dylan Brooks for value. Fred VanVleet in his first game back, played 28 minutes, 7K. I think that's priced right. I think it's mainly just some interest in I like Tari. I have some interest in Sengun. Jalen Green can always nuke a slate, but that's mainly it. All right, last game of the night here, guys. Orlando at Minnesota. Orlando playing the game tonight. We'll see if anyone plays. Cole sat the game tonight. I would expect him to play tomorrow. I think everyone will be in tomorrow. I really like Wendell Jr. for value. I know it's a really bad matchup going up against the Timberwolves, but he's still too cheap. They're going to play him around 30 minutes, so I like him. And then Paulo Franz, they're just fine. Minnesota, really bad matchup on the other side here. Rudy Gobert, if he's going to get 30 minutes, is just too cheap. So, like Rudy Gobert, really bad matchup though. And then Ant, probably my second favorite play here, and then Gobert is just fine. So, like, there's not a ton of smash plays in the slate outside of, like, Cleveland, Charlotte, Spurs. Like, this ownership is just going to completely condense on these three teams tomorrow. Deservedly so. So, that's going to do it for the slate. Hopefully you guys had a great night. I will talk to you on the next video.